4,000 Essential English Words. Book 5. Pollination. Unit 23. Word list. Astronomical. If something is astronomical, then it is extremely large.
It's an astronomical distance between the Milky Way galaxy and the nearest galaxy.
Atom. An atom is the smallest unit of a substance.
A molecule consists of a combination of two or more atoms.
Breadth. Breadth is the distance from one side to the other side of something.
The breadth of the northern wall of the house is 20 meters.
Circumference. A circumference is the distance completely around a circular object.
The circumference of the Earth is obviously much larger than a baseball's.
Comet. A comet is an object in space made of ice and rock with a tail of glowing dust.
Comets take many decades to complete an orbit around a star.
Crater. A crater is a large hole in a planet's or moon's surface.
They could clearly see the big crater on the moon through the telescope.
Crescent. A crescent is the curved shape lit on the moon's face during its early and late stages.
10 days ago, the entire moon was bright, but now only a small crescent is shining.
Debris. Debris is the small pieces scattered from something wrecked or destroyed.
The debris from the cube scattered on the floor.
Despair. Despair is the complete loss of hope.
After the other company won the account, our salespeople were filled with despair.
Embed. To embed something means to place it firmly within a surrounding thing.
The logger embedded the axe into the wood after chopping several logs.
Fragment. A fragment is a small part of something.
After the light broke, there were fragments of glass to clean up.
Galaxy. A galaxy is any extremely large collection of star systems.
Our solar system is located in the outer area of our galaxy.
Gigantic. If something is gigantic, then it is extremely large.
Some dinosaurs were so gigantic that they were the size of buildings.
Gloom. Gloom is a state of being almost completely dark.
In the gloom of the morning, it was difficult to see the boat on the lake.
Radiate. To radiate means to send out energy or heat.
The heat from the fireplace radiated throughout the room.
Roam. To roam means to move around without a plan or purpose.
All day the cows roamed around the field eating grass.
Solitary. If something is solitary, then it is lonely or the only one.
The only thing in the room was a solitary chair.
Spectrum. The spectrum is the full range of color, ranging from red to violet.
You can see the entire spectrum in a rainbow.
Sphere. A sphere is a three-dimensional round shape, like a ball.
The balloons were inflated into a variety of colorful spheres.
Status. Status is the position of something or someone in relation to others.
She had achieved the status of being the smartest girl in the class.
How Comet got his tail. A solitary rock roamed through the cold gloom of outer space. It slowly drifted through the debris of broken asteroids with a feeling of sadness. In the vast and beautiful galaxy, it was only a tiny rock. It felt like an insignificant atom. In its journeys, it encountered many amazing objects. It flew by beautiful crescent moons that were covered with craters and moon dust. Why can't I be as beautiful as them? It thought. The rock passed a gigantic planet. The sphere had a circumference hundreds of times larger than the breadth of the small rock. Why can't I be as large as that? It wondered. The rock was filled with despair. It was surrounded by beauty and greatness, yet it was just a small and ugly fragment of rock. One day, it approached the area of an astronomical star. "What's wrong?" the star asked. "Oh, I wish I had a higher status in the galaxy. All the other objects are so beautiful and large," the rock replied. "But I'm just an ugly rock." The star considered the problem. At last it said, "You don't have to worry anymore. I think I can help." The star radiated its light brighter and hotter than it had ever done before. "Come a little closer," the star said to the rock. The rock drifted closer to the star. Suddenly, the ice that was embedded in the rock's tiny cracks melted and became steam. Then the steam extended behind the comet to form a brilliant tail. The tail shined with all the colors of the spectrum. The little rock had become a beautiful comet. It looked so amazing. It realized that the star helped it change its appearance. "Thank you," the comet said, and then flew away with its new beautiful tail following behind him like a galactic cape.